So hello, Chicken here, and I wanna make a little review of Dead or Alive 6, of the renowned Dead or Alive series that everyone likes to play. It's a game. It's a fighting game. It has sexual content. It has a lot of action, female protagonists, nudity, violent, multiplayer, competitive, mature, because having tits out is mature, ninja anime, single player, free to play, gore, great soundtrack, beat 'em up, arcade. It's a very good game, and I would really suggest you to buy the game because it's such a good game. Anyway, there is Dead or Alive 6 with the core fighters. You can just install the game. But the thing is this. You can buy Dead or Alive 6 for only $69.99. And this is a review, so I will review every aspect of the game. You can buy Dead or Alive 6 for $69.99. Or you can buy the Digital Deluxe Edition for $84.99, which most likely includes everything. So here you have 204 DLCs. It scrolls quite a bit, but as you can see, it's 1,057 euros and 96 cents. A great value in my opinion. But anyway, let's look at the selection. What kind of things can we get? So we can get the Dead or Alive 6 Season Pass 2, the second one, for $79.99. The Dead or Alive 6 character Momiji plus debut costume set for just $11.99. What about the DOA 6? The DOA 6 Momi debut costume set. So this is just the singular costume set, $7.99. They give you the option to just, DOA 6 character Momiji, $5.99. But see, they give you the option to buy both at the same time. And if you bought both, you wouldn't have to spend that much money. But yeah, it's a pretty great value, in my opinion. A very good value. But let's get on. Then there is the DOA 6 Deluxe Costume Momiji, $1.99. What about DOA 6 Pirates of the Seven Seas Costume Momiji, $1.99. Then there is the Dead or Alive 6 Seaside Eden Costume Momiji, so it's the same character, $1.99. The DOA 6 Summer Breeze Collection Momiji, $1.99. But if you want to be really courageous, you could just get the Dead or Alive 6 Morphing Ninja Costume Set for $23.99. Because the one thing I want to see with the DOA girls is seeing them in ninja costumes, so I can keep jerking my gherkin. But you can also get the costume for Zack, $1.99, Tina, $1.99, Jan Lee, $1.99, Hayawashka, $1.99, Kazumi, $1.99, Helena, $1.99, Base. Imagine naming your character Base, $1.99, Kokoro, $1.99, Hayate, $1.99, Lei Fang for just $1.99, like a costume, a ninja costume, Ayani, $1.99, Elliot, $1.99, La Mariposa, $1.99, Brad Wong, $1.99, Christy, $1.99, Hitomi, $1.99, Bayman, $1.99, Rig, $1.99, Mila, $1.99. There's Mary Rose, 199. Nyotengu, 199. Honoka, 199. Raido, 199. Diego, 199. Nico, and he's spelled with a small I, and everything else is big, 199. Phase 4, 199. You could also get the Dead or Alive Summer Breeze Collection set for $24.99, or you can get the costumes for $199 separately. Then there's the DOA 6 Seaside Eden costume set for $29.99. Dead or Alive fans, everyone out there, this is a must. If you like playing Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball, this is the set you want to get. I love myself some women in bikinis. Okay, you can also get the costumes by themselves for $1.99 each. And then there's the DOA 6 Vacation to Paradise background music set for only $4.99. But let's say this is not enough. You want the DOA 6 Deluxe costume set. This only costs $34.99. You can also get costumes individually, but like for instance the Zack Deluxe costume, the Tina Deluxe costume, the Jan Lee Deluxe costume, the Hayawashka Deluxe costume, the Kazumi Deluxe costume, the Helena Deluxe costume, the Base. Why would you call a character Base? This is honestly the thing that really grinds my gears lately, when people name their characters stupid names, like for instance Base. Anyway, let's get Jerkin the Gherkin. Let's look more for other things. Let's see. Okay, Dead or Alive 6. Wait, here's Dead or Alive 6 Season Pass 1. This is a season pass that costs only $89.99. You might think, why would I want to buy a season pass that costs €90? Well, have you seen the DLCs before that? That must be 100 already. You can get all of them for the low price of €90. That's a pretty good price to me. And considering the second season pass, it only costs about €70. This is a very, very, very big steep price drop, and I think it's a very good opportunity to get into the game. It's a very fair price for a lot of content that will keep you happy throughout many years. Then we have the DOA 6, the King of Fighters 14 mashup content set for only $29.99. But let's say you want to spice up the game even more. Well, you can get the Dead or Alive 6 Cooler Diamond plus debut costume set for $15.99. That was a controversial price when it came out, but the most dedicated Dead or Alive fans that bought every single DLC said that this DLC is actually pretty good. It actually surpasses the quality standard that some other Japanese games, mainly Street Fighter V, could not achieve. So the Cooler Diamond plus debut costume set, actually very well recommended. I would recommend it. I paid the $15.99 for it. I think it's a very good addition to the game. It makes the game better. The game on its own is quite bad, but I only would buy it for the DLCs, because the DLCs make the game. It's a modular game. You just build the game, by buying the DLCs and buying the parts you like. So when you buy the game for 70 euros, it's just the framework. It's like building a gaming PC. You have to spend a little bit more money to make the game worthwhile, to make the game good. This is why you have games like the new Modern Warfare game that is coming out. For how much does it cost? The same as the framework of Dead or Alive 6. Well, this shows you that the game is pretty shit. This shows you that the game is pretty bad. Or when Skyrim came out, it costed 60 euros. Why? Well, it's an unfinished mess, and Dead or Alive 6 is a finished game. Like the framework in itself is actually really robust, but you have to pay for a good framework. So this is why you need the DLCs to spice the game up, to get the game more content. This is because the devs that are working 24 hours a day non-stop to make more content for this amazing game. The Kula Diamond plus debut costume set, $15.99. You can also move on to the Mai Shirai Nui debut costume set, $9.99. Dead or Alive 6 Kula Diamond debut costume set. I thought we had that, but no, that's another one. That one is $9.99. Then you can buy specific characters. For instance, this character, Mai Shirai Nui, for $7.99, which is a pretty steep price for a character, and it was a pretty controversial price. So they dropped the price again for this is a happy wedding costume for Mai Shirai Nui, $2.99. Then there is the Pirates of the Seven Seas costume for her, a nurse costume, a maid costume, a bunny costume, and all of them cost only $2.99. You can also buy the character Kula Diamond, which is a pretty cool character. I played her a lot because I paid in total, I was more of a casual gamer for this game. I only paid about 500 euros for this DLC, for the DLCs in total. But this is one that I really recommend. It's essential to the gaming experience. $7.99. It doesn't really break the bank. That's above the price of 2 old Star Wars games that you can play. But why would you play Star Wars with some gay lightsabers when you can play a game that is made for men, where you play women, where you beat other women, and you have a lot of jiggly bits? This is why I played Dead or Alive. It's a thing of testing my testosterone, seeing how manly I am, and to see that my thing gets hard when I look at women in a video game really reassures me that I am in fact not gay. I really like this DLC for this reason. This character also has the same costumes, the exact same costumes than the other character, but actually it's the same price, $2.99. Now we move over to the very important sets. This is the Dead or Alive 6 Pirates of the Seven Seas Costumes Volume 2 set. I don't recommend this DLC. It's $19.99. It was confirmed by the developers that this costume set is not canon. It's a non-canon DLC set. And I think that it is a detriment to the game to play with this set enabled, because if you use it, you are going against what the developers think is canon. And this is not a good thing. You should not play something in a non-canon way that the developers didn't intend. This is why you shouldn't play men. Like, you shouldn't play any man in Dead or Alive 6. It's about jerking your gherkin. You don't play men. You play women. This is how you play Dead or Alive 6. Every Dead or Alive 6 fan will tell you how to play this game, because Dead or Alive is the best 3D fighter ever made. It's the best in the world. This is why everyone talks about Dead or Alive. It's not about the fighting. Anyway, let's move on. You can also buy the individual costumes for characters, but yeah, here's the Volume 1 set of Pirates of the Seven Seas. Again, this is non-canon, $19.99, not recommended, because why would you play in non-canon costumes? This breaks the game. It's not recommended. It's not a good idea. Do not do it. It's pretty bad. Let's move on to the Happy Wedding Costume Volume 2 set. This is actually a canon set, 1999. I can recommend any canon set like this one. You can buy the characters individually. And then there is the DOA 6 Happy Wedding Costume Volume 1 set, which again is recommended. It is canon. It is confirmed canon because every character of the DOA series actually is married right now. You can also buy these costumes individually, which I think is a very great choice. It's a very good thing to have this modular game. You can just buy the DLCs, separately, or if you want to and really want to support the developers, you can buy every single DLC individually and then get a costume set that you already bought, essentially, just individually. But this is just a very cool option to really support the developers behind the game. I really love this. I really love that the developers, that they get so much money, or rather the shareholders, because they really deserve it. They really deserve it. $1.99 for each costume. Then there's the DOA 6 character, Phase 4. This character was confirmed non-canon, so stay away from this one. Yuck, not a good character. $3.99, pretty bad. Then there is the Nyo Tengu, which is a character. This character actually was confirmed canon, but it wasn't canon 4 years ago. So this character might be a bit strange for the purists out there, but I recommend this character. $3.99. Then if you want to play the story mode of this game, then you have to access the story unlock key, and you can buy that for a very cheap $19.99. As I said, game is made in a modular way, so you have to kind of wager what you want of a game. So now let's move on. The Dead or Alive 6 Core Fighters Female Fighters set. This is $39.99. This is the only set you need if you really are a heterosexual male. This is why the set costs more. It has more value than the male fighter set. The Dead or Alive 6 Core Fighters Male Fighter set costs $34.99. Again, not recommended. Why would you play these characters? They all are bad. You can also buy these characters individually for only $3.99. This includes the review of Dead or Alive 6 from a perspective of someone that has a lot of experience with the DOA 6 series. I recommend this game to anyone because of its modular game design. You can construct your own game. You can construct what you want to buy off the game. Because the game, as the developer said, it is actually worth €1,057.96. So it is nice to give us the opportunity to play this game without needing to spend the full sum of money, or spending the full sum of money over an extended time frame. I would actually suggest the developers that they implement a feature where you can buy the game in rates. So like buying a car, you don't pay the 15,000 euros at once. You pay them in a time frame of 12 months. So I would suggest that every month you pay a little tax, and only like little pieces of the full price, and then you get the full game at the end and you own it. But yeah, to close the remarks, let's look a little bit at the screenshots. I like that this game really goes the nostalgia route, and it offers graphics which are akin to the PlayStation 3 era. I think that is the most important thing in video games today, appealing to the old fans. And I think that Dead or Alive 6 is another great entry in the series that really can encapsulate this feeling. The feeling of playing on a hardware that is outdated and that is, in a way, a little bit shit. And I think that everyone should respect that. Thank you very much for listening to this video review of Dead or Alive 6. I really recommend the game. It's one of the best fighting games I've ever played. It is actually, if you look at it from the correct perspective, the cheapest fighting game you can get for your worth, because it's modular. You can construct the game how you want. It's only costing as much as you need. Anyway, thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great day. Yong out. I'm yong, yeah, yong out. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. Good night. I would like to buy this game. I don't have any money. Why did I record this? Fucking hell.